Test, test. And we're back. Onto the road, heading to the gym once again. Yeah. Today we got some arms. Taking a little trip uh, down to my cousin's gym to lift with him. And if you guys watched the video yesterday, you guys know about that already. Turn this up a little bit. There we go. Is that good? Turn that down. I brought out the K&N filter, or the actually I forget what it's actually called. The ND filter, because I didn't feel like being all blown out for today. But yeah, I got the lift all planned out. Gonna destroy arms today. I got the perfect macros for breakfast. I had to get rid of some ground beef that had been thawed out in the fridge for a little bit um, because it was gonna go bad. So I figured I'll just cook up all of that. And I kind of worked my way around that set of macros. Why is that all crooked now? It was like perfect before. Um, so I think it was like 7.5 ounces of beef with 90 grams of rice, serving of fat-free cheese, and one egg. It came out to be a little bit more than the calories I want to have per meal, but the macros were on point, so we should be well prepared for this lift. Got my pre-workout again because this is pretty far compared to the gym I usually go to, so I gotta drink it on the way there. One thing I do want to bring up, and I realized this. Well, I've known this, but it really became apparent last night with my last night's dinner and with this morning's breakfast. Just because your calories have dropped for the cut doesn't mean uh, your plate has to shrink. You know what I'm saying? Especially with home cooked meals, when you've got simple ingredient foods that aren't like fast food or processed foods like microwave stuff. It it can really like be a big plate of food and only be like 5 to 700 calories. Like I had last night, I had 2 servings. I say not processed, but they had frozen potatoes. But it's basically just one whole potato, almost. I'd say it was probably close to about one whole like medium potato with a whole bowl of rice and a little bit of chicken for 500 calories, 550 calories. This morning, that big bowl of rice, a good amount of meat uh, for like 750 calories. It's a lot of filling food, very filling, very good amount of volume for a decent amount of calories, and it's it's something that I think people forget about. Like they'll just continue to eat the way that they normally do, but just eat the same foods that they normally do, but eat less, which is completely valid, completely like doable option and route. But the simpler your foods, the more I feel like the bigger volume you can have, and it like when you focus on the macros instead of like what food you want to eat specifically, it will give you more of an opportunity to have a fuller stomach. I think, um, and like let's just say you have and you don't really know what you want to cook or what you should cook, and like you but you know how much uh, what your macros that you need. Perfectly reasonable thing to do. Actually, a pretty smart thing to do that I've been starting to do lately is using AI to come up with options based on my macros for like food to make, or like I have the majority of what I need figured out already, and you just have this little bit left that you don't feel like doing the mental math and figuring it out. It'll give you options that you might not have thought of before that will slot in there perfectly, or figuring amounts of each food that you want. Like you have a like 3 or 4 things that you know that you want to eat, but you just don't know the amounts. Quick way to do that: just enter in the info. Say I need this much calories, this much carbs, fat, protein. Uh, kind of do the math for me. Do like how much each I need, and it'll spit it out, and you just double check it because sometimes they hallucinate with like the actual calorie amounts. So just always double check the the labels and the math that it does. Um, but most of the time, it's pretty accurate, and you can get away with just asking it, "Hey, figure out how much of each of these I need for this meal under these parameters," and it does it like that. Little tricks like that make life so much easier, and I'm finding that it's pretty helpful and useful. Uh, so there's your dieting hack of the day, I guess. It's pretty rainy out today. We got It's actually going to get pretty warm here in the next couple of days. I think it's supposed to hit the 60s here sometime soon. I thought it was supposed to hit the 60s earlier this week, but I guess that was wrong. I think it's like 45 degrees. Not too bad outside. Not too bad at all. What are you focusing on? It's like focusing on up here for some reason. I don't know. But yeah, definitely feeling good this morning. Definitely. I don't know. Anyway, I'll let you guys sit on that for a minute, and I'll see you guys in the gym. All right. Remember, we're doing 6 to 8 with this one. 68. Got it. Yeah, I don't get a vascularity like that. I got fat on me. We'll see. Do you want to be in the clips or no? I guess so. Okay. It's a good thing I cleared off all the videos on my SD card before. I don't even know if they're gonna pick up what you're saying. I've been meaning to get another microphone in case I do stuff like this, but I just haven't. Probably. Pretty sure it was 8. If you're 8, it's different from my 8. I'm pretty sure numbers don't work that way. Oh, so you know how I said it was 6 to 8 reps? Yeah. I was wrong. It's supposed to be 8 to 10 reps, but 8 reps is good enough for me. Yeah. All right. Didn't go too far this time. We just thought it'd be easier to go with the barbell instead of the cable like I did the last time, so we'll make it work. And maybe it does. This one, I kind of wanted it in between this one and the last one. That felt more like I was just sitting with a little bit fat. Okay. Seven. Okay, I'll go with your count, I guess. I was like, when you said seven, I was at nine.
I wasn't actually counting. I was just assuming. I was like, close. It was close. It was an odd number, and it was only two balls.
I don't know. I might go up for that. Depends on how I feel when I get to the next set. The bicep or the dumbbells are good. I don't know about the extensions.
How many is it for triceps? 12 also?
They're both 10 to 12.
12.
Even though I'm like 20 pounds up, well, not anymore, but I was 20 pounds up. But that was over like 6.5 months, so it doesn't like get extremely overlaid.
It's coming back for me. I don't think it's 4 specific to but you don't either. You're kind of skinny.
I'm 171 pounds this morning.
That's what I said. And you're like almost 6 foot. You should be where I'm at. Yeah, what she's
I'm actually like right at the edge of the obese BMI. No, I looked at my BMI. I'm like right at the edge of the obese.
Oh, your BMI, yes. Listen, for your size and everything like that, yes. Your expected weight for your size is not the same because that's usually measured with body fat. When you have more muscle, it's fine to be over that limit that they say is the limit. Like, for my size, I should be 170. But if most of it is muscle, that's fine. They worry about fat.
What are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing.
So we went up and wait a little bit for the extensions. Okay. Oh. Oh. God damn. Okay, that might be a little heavy. I think 45 would have been the right move, but we don't have a 45. That last strap was a little bit difficult. Determined. I'm gonna have so much trouble with copyright.
Logan sucks.
I have no idea.
That's definitely what he said. Did you say get your pre-workout?
Yep, got 2 scoops.
Oh.
C4 fruit punch.
Did you recommend it to scoops? Like serving size wise?
Well, you know the serving sizes aren't exactly like recommended for us exactly.
Okay, how much caffeine is in one serving?
I don't know.
That's a healthy thing to know.
I think it's like
It should be 200 plus.
I was like I think it's like 200 or something like that.
200 plus.
You wanna know what makes it worse? I had a monster this morning with breakfast.
Yeah, okay, so you're at like 600, 700 milligrams of caffeine. Not to mention, by the way, pre-workout, double enough on like what's in it. You know, like you know what expands stuff. You just like pretty much like you're fucked. Just drink a lot of water.
Okay. Yep, no, we're not getting 12 on that one. When you get them to the bottom, turn your wrists.
Oh, you want me to do that?
Yeah, because you're gonna get more of a stretch in the bottom right here. Okay.
I usually do that for my normal curls, but
Just make sure your arms are like hanging back and your shoulders are tucked. There you go.
that's usually how I do curls. To be honest, I really have no reasoning behind it.
I mean, yeah, you can get a good stretch doing it out like this, but just for the weight, if you're just using like the angle of the bench to your advantage, you can straighten your arms out a little bit and just kind of let them hang back more.
Oh, and the pre-workout I take, so I was checking you, but to be fair, my pre-workout.
I would say that some pre-workouts they have 400 just one scoop.
The one I have has 333 milligrams, oddly specific for no reason.
Yeah, really?
And a lot of the pump stuff, but also what is it called? The one I take specifically has what's it? 50 milligrams of. It's called Deer Velvet Antler.
Oh, I think you told me about this.
Yeah, it's the one my dad told me about, so I tried it, and it works. Basically, it's like the military classifies it as a type of steroid because what is it? It pretty much enhances like the growth. I think it's not enhances the growth, but it enhances something specific to the actual muscle building process.
Oh. I was too distracted because like I got like a line here in my bicep like down the middle. Like I don't think your bicep is supposed to be split in half like that.
No, it's not. I think it's not.
I must have torn something in the past and didn't know about it.
The bicep, yeah. Now it's a tricep. Or a quadricep.
I would say or quadricep. Yeah.
How many?
12 to 15. This is a good shot for you. You should make this your profile picture.
No gracias.
You know, look here. Hold on. Well, don't stand in front of the fucking camera.
Oh yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Totally blanked on that one. That wasn't even intentional.
I could have sworn you were doing that on purpose.
Nah, totally forgot
You
just
watched
did
me
that.
set up and you're like, okay, let me just stand in front.
Funnier that it wasn't intentional. You should you're leaning back. You use body weight to assist you. Cheating.
Okay.
I feel like you didn't get that much.
It doesn't matter. It still lifted it up.
That's not the only thing that matters.
Okay, I won't count the rep. It doesn't matter. I still did it.
Exactly, good. 14 it is. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, seis. Okay, gotta skip some because it looks like 7. Alright, now we'll begin. Nueve. Yes, that was a little faster. Okay, that got faster. And now you're just.
Okay.
It's too much.
I still got 12. I think. What's happening?
I was thinking at 25 here. Thank you very much, sir.
Okay, whatever.
Actually,
I like how you're like 190 bigger than me, and you're like, oh, let me do half your weight.
You're doing it for show. I'm doing it for growth.
Okay? Only the last couple reps of each of those sets was bad.
I only like the last 6.
The last, wait, shut the fuck up.
It was. It got fast.
You're really rocking the dad fit though.
I'm going to enjoy it.
Oh wait, you're not wearing the Reebok shoes or whatever the fuck they are.
By dad fit, you mean because of.
It was only because of the shoes. But they're not the ones I thought they were, so never mind.
It's like because of my ball.
Well, that probably doesn't help either. There you go. All right. Ready? Okay. We have a short rest period for this. All right. Okay. I think that's plenty. All right, let's go check out pump. Okay. Actually, I got to roll the sleeves up first.
I don't know how to like pose. So
It's not that hard to do a front double by. Wow, that's really bright. Hold on. Turn that way down.
yeah, that.
Okay. Elbows. There you go.
Oh, forward.
Yeah, so you want to think you're twisting your thumbs back. Your thumbs back. And elbows up a little bit above your shoulders.
Okay,
There you go.
that feels a little better. I can feel the lats there. Oh, we gotta do. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. I told you like my flexibility doesn't exist right now. I'll take it. The abs. That's what I'm worried about. Is the abs going away. It took so long to get them back. You know what I'm saying? It took so long to get the abs back.
Yeah.
And they're not like fully back, but they're noticeably there.
I hate the fact that you got such a thick layer of fat and you could still see your fucking blocky ass abs.
It's a lot of
You got
fat.
like those Roblox abs going on here.
Like there's a lot of fat there. Like you see the chub here on the side.
Yeah, I mean,
like there's
okay,
a
never
lot
mind.
Here.
Never mind, that looked bad for me here. All right, let's see if I can get one of these guys going.
Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
So you want to get your shit ready, right? Now turn your hips like this.
Okay.
Bring your arm up, and then bring this one out. You want to think you're twisting. You're kind of twisting your shoulders to the and leaning into it a little. It's all once you figure out the way it feels, it's easier to do it after that without having somebody look at you to do it. We're completely not in focus somehow. Whatever. All right, cardio's done. Had a little chit chat. Sit down in the sauna afterwards, and now we're going back to his house. Eat something. I'm gonna head over there and order some food, and then we'll have a nice little lunch. I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing after that, but I don't think I'm going to be doing much else, considering I didn't bring my. Why is he backing up that way? His dumbass is going the other way instead of going this way. All right. Yep, that was a good lift, good pump. I wanted to. I'm basically. It's basically unavoidable to see my arms get leaner every day, so I figure what's the harm in doing a pose down for arms. All right, thank you, Zach, for moving over like a good boy. There you go. So had to hit the pose down a little bit. He still kind of mogs me even after all this time. He said that he lost a lot of weight when he got diagnosed with diabetes, but he's also gained back like 30 pounds, so he's got some fucking size on him now. Yeah, I think within the next next two bulks maybe, I'll be comparable, but by then he'll have also gotten bigger because he'll be continuing to work out, so it's an uphill battle at this point. I think once my size gets good enough and I get some more mass on me, my frame and my shape and structure is a little better than his overall. But I've also never seen him as lean as I got, so I don't know how much crazier his physique's going to look. He's on a cut too. I think he's down. I think he said he's down 6 pounds. He said he put on a lot of weight over the holidays because he was basically eating whatever he wanted for like 2 weeks. But yeah, this will be definitely interesting. Yeah, great. Still getting good pumps. Haven't had any pumpage loss yet. But again, it's only day 9, so that makes sense. I think probably once we get to like a month to 2 months in, the pumps will start to suffer a little bit. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure that's about when they started to go downhill. I don't know. I don't got much to talk about. There was only one cardio bike in that whole place. The other ones were like the ones where you have to pedal at the same time with the fan. So that was definitely not what I was going to be using for sure. Uh-oh. I went to the wrong fucking lane. God damn it. Well, I guess I'll have to explain that whenever I see him next. Whoops. I'll just tell him that the GPS told me to go that way. I probably should have been in the same lane as him, considering he knows where he's going. But anyway, I'll let you guys go, and I will find my way to his house and have lunch. See you guys later.